Ethan got a girlfriend the way people sometimes get haircuts they didn't ask for, by nodding along until it was already done. Her name was Lily. She laughed easily, held his hand like it was obvious they were supposed to, and told her friends he's sweet, quiet, but sweet. Ethan liked that about himself, at least in theory. Sweet felt safe. Sweet felt correct. They did all the boyfriend-girlfriend things, movies, late-night texts, kissing that felt more like checking off a box than lighting a fire. Ethan told himself this was just how relationships were at first. Everyone else seemed to be figuring it out. Surely he would too. But then there was Alex. Alex was just a friend, supposedly. They met in class, sat next to each other, started walking the same way home. Alex talked with his hands, smiled like he meant it, and listened, really listened, when Ethan spoke. Being around him made Ethan feel awake in a way that startled him. One afternoon, Alex laughed at something dumb Ethan said, and the feeling hit him all at once. Not a gentle realization, more like tripping over a truth he'd been carefully stepping around. His stomach flipped. His chest tightened. Oh. That night, Ethan lay in bed replaying moments from his life like scenes from a movie he suddenly understood. The way he'd always admired guys a little too long. The way, "Someday I'll have a wife," had always sounded like a line he was supposed to read, not something he'd written. Lily deserved honesty. That part was clear. The conversation was messy. There were tears, hers, then his. He told her he cared about her because he did, just not in the way either of them needed. She was hurt but kind. "I want you to be yourself," she said, even though it cost her something to say it. Afterward, Ethan felt hollow and terrified and strangely relieved. Coming out wasn't one big moment. It was a series of small ones. Telling a friend, changing the pronouns in his thoughts, letting himself imagine a future that actually felt like his. Each time, the fear loosened its grip a little. The air cooled between them. Ethan's hands were shaking when he finally said it. About Lily, about being gay, about how long it had taken him to understand. Alex didn't interrupt. When Ethan finished, Alex smiled softly and said, "Thanks for trusting me." Their hands brushed. This time, Ethan didn't pull away. For the first time, he wasn't trying to be sweet or correct or anything at all. He was just honest. And that felt like the beginning of something real.